Hey guys, welcome back to the Pokemon HeartGold walkthrough. Here we are in Cherrygrove City, the second town of the Johto region. Now the first thing you're gonna see is that there's this guy here, and he's gonna talk to you. He's pretty much just a guide Gent guy. His name is Guide Gent. It's really weird. He's gonna show you a small tour of the town. There's the original Pokemon Center, the red roof. Then there's the Pokemart, the blue roof. Then he takes you over here, which is where Route 30 is, which is where you're going to go to see Mr. Pokemon. If you go over here, then he will show you the sea. And he's going to say that some Pokemon are only found there. And then over here, he's going to show you his house, just in case you want to go there. And just for keeping up with him, he gives you the new running shoes, so that way you can run now. Now, instead of pressing B in the usual games, now you can actually press there's this one button. It's like this picture of shoes, and if you press it, then you're running all the time. But I don't want to do that. So, let's go head out to Route 30, but before you leave, the guy forgot to show you something. He forgot to install the map card onto the Pokegear. So, yeah. And yeah, so now we can go on to Route 30 and get ready to battle some Pokemon and be ready to go to Mr. Pokemon. Rosemary grew to level 7 in that battle. Okay, if you go over here, you can grab a potion. By now you should have either 6 or 7 if you didn't use one already. If you go into this house, it's not Mr. Pokemon's house, but if you talk to this guy, he actually will give you an apricorn box, and apricorns can be made into Pokeballs in a specific town. And you will see that town actually not that far from now. So then you can go back to Route 30. This way onto this grass. You can go over here and grab an antidote, and then you can go up here. If you want, you can go into that grass, and you want to go up this way. Dang it! Anyway, so close. I forgot to tell you guys, on this route, you can actually find bug types like Caterpie and Metapod on this route. I forgot to tell you guys the Pokemon. You can find Pidgey, Rattata, and Caterpie, Weedle, and Metapod and Kakuna. Now, if you go into here, this is Mr. Pokemon's house. He sent the message to Professor Elm earlier, and he's going to go over to this closet place, and he's going to give you a mystery egg, which is, what he wants you to examine. So then he will heal your Pokemon, which is pretty useful. Now also, Professor Oak is going to come and talk to you, and he was just visiting the Johto region. He's the Pokemon Professor of Kanto. Everyone remembers him. He's the original Pokemon Professor. Always remember that. And he will give you a Pokedex, which is what you need to get through the game to get to the Kanto region at the very end. And he also registers you in the Pokegear, but sadly Mr. Pokemon doesn't, which he really should. Then you want to leave pretty much, and once you get out, you're going to hear your Pokegear phone go off. And it's Professor Elm. He's like, oh, it's a disaster. It's just terrible. Just get back here now. So you have to go back to the lab and see what's going on there. So, in the next episode, that's what we will be doing. So stay tuned for more Pokemon HeartGold, and I'll see you all next time.